Hi you guys, and welcome to this video about the message that you need to hear today. The message that you need to hear today. So I was actually inspired by someone else doing this kind of reading, and I saw that I think it's great to create a reading that you can use more than once, so you can come back to this video again next week, and it might be another card that you're attracted to because there's another message for where you are in life at that point, right? So I really loved that, and I wanted to create one for my own. So this here is, you got 8 choices, right, for whatever that it is that you need to hear today, the message that wants to come through. And it can, of course, be more than one card that has a message for you, definitely. I do see, I have made the videos or the channeling. I can't speak today, guys. I'm so sorry. I did the readings for all these cards already, and I do see that some of them play very well together. So definitely there can be more than one card speaking to you for a full story, right? Yeah, so remember, this is a general reading, so it doesn't necessarily has to be everything that's spot on for your life, because it's not your specific energy I'm tuning into. But, you know, take what resonates and get rid of the rest, right? Yeah, remember to please like the video so we get out to more people if you, of course, if you like it. And feel free to comment also. Very nice. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm done for today, guys. My energies, I think I need a nap. So if you haven't picked a pile yet, please put the video on pause, because we're gonna jump to pile number 1 now. So you guys, a message that you need to hear today. You chose this card with the mice, and yeah, it's kind of an ominous card here. We're seeing this skull with worms in it and fungi growing around it, so it's probably been there for a long time, right? And mice is someone who gets into everything and ruins everything and eats everything, and kind of a vermin, right? So like in the forest, they're in the right environment and they're not doing any damage. They're a part of the eco environment, right? They're supposed to be there, but in the house, they ruin everything. Walls, they can eat through walls, or cabinets, or they eat the food in your cabinets, or in the garbage can or something like that. So something here is eating away at you, is what I'm feeling. And it might be an old problem, actually. So it's not necessarily the situation as such, but maybe it's a pattern that you have. So let's take a look at what we got. Let's get some messages for this. What is this eating you away? What do you need to know today? This pile number 1 need to know today with this mice card. I'm hearing this going back to the original, meaning that, so the mice here is a vermin because they're in the house, but if they're in the forest, they are in harmony and balance and not doing any harm, but actually doing what they're supposed to do. So there's something here that is not where it's supposed to be. Do you understand? And because it's not where it's supposed to be, it's doing damage. It's instead of being a part of a balance, when it is where it's supposed to be. So let's look at that. Page of Wands. So this card to me in this deck is about listening to your guides, right? So the birds to me are representing the spiritual, the guide, the universe, God, whatever you relate to. This guy listening, right? So, you know, when springtime comes around and the birds start chirping again and singing, and you've kind of been missing them all through the winter because, well, we don't really notice they're not there, but when spring comes around, you realize, wow, I really missed this. So there's something here that you actually have a great intuition, but you're not listening to your guides right now. They're chirping away, they're singing at you, but you need to listen. You need to stop. Right? He's stopping in his tracks. He's not walking. He's stopping in his tracks, listening. And we see here this walking stick. So he's probably been walking like around and about and he stops to listen, right? So you need to stop to listen is what I'm hearing here. Chariot and Two of Cups. Okay. Yes. So this situation, well, it is a general reading, but Two of Cups is about relationships. It's about the harmony, right? They're kind of yin and yang, these guys, with the colors. And drinking from each other's cups, right? Giving to each other, equal give and take here. And we see earth, so being grounded, and we see water again with emotions and flow here, right? And with the Chariot, we have flow as well. So there's something here about a relationship and flow. Letting go is what I'm hearing, actually. Okay. So what I'm hearing with this mice card, you holding on, right? Trying to control the situation is the same as having mice in your house. It's ruining this. You letting go and letting the mice be in the forest, letting the flow happen on its own, will create this forward movement, and you stopping to listen to your guides instead of this situation here that you're in, regardless if it's a relationship with a friend or romantic or family member, or if maybe it's a job opportunity or whatever, something about manifesting what you want with the future, whatever it is, you need to let go. Your grip is too tight, and you need to take a look at your guides are trying to tell you why your grip is so tight. They're trying to show you and let you know that there's something underneath that you need to resolve. So this situation here is actually here to teach you, to learn, to reflect. It's the outer reflection of your inner world, right? What is going on. So this, if it's a person came into your life, it's a soul contract. They came into your life to highlight where you have too much need for control, right? Where you are gripping on to something because you want a certain outcome. So there's something here where you need to look underneath the surface of why do I need to grip so hard? Why do I need to have control of this situation? What am I afraid of? What am I afraid of losing is also what I'm hearing. So there's something here. A need is being met in this situation, a need that you can't meet in yourself, or at least you feel like you can't meet it in yourself. And it stems from further back, and you need to resolve that and heal that issue so that you can release this. It's not even certain that this person is going to be a part of your life. Maybe they're just here right now to show you that you have this grip, right? Control issue. So let's take a look at a last card with some Archangel Animals from Diana Cooper. So release the mice, right? Put them back in the right environment and release the grip of this situation. And it's going to be difficult for you to release it if you don't know why you are having this control issue. So your guides want you to dive deep into this, right? Guinea bag, do your part to illuminate the universe. Yes, so by healing you, you're actually healing your surroundings, or what I'm hearing here. And lifting your energy is going to lift the energy around you. So definitely there's something here about healing inner wounds and healing yourself, lifting your own energy. And I keep hearing, release the mice, release the mice. Yes. So pile number 1, I hope this makes sense. And if you like this video, if it resonates, please give it a thumbs up so we can get out to more people who need to hear this. Until next time, take care. Bye. Pile number 2, you chose this house. So let's see what the message is for you today. What do you need to know today? So house can represent your home, of course, but it can also, like in dream interpretation, house actually represents you, like your body is your temple, right? So I think this has to do with you well, of course, it could be something in your home environment. So let's see. Family, I'm hearing as well. So let's see what we're getting from the cards. Who wants to talk? This one. Oh, this one to talk. Great. The Empress. Let's see what else we got. I'm feeling multiple piles here wanting to talk. Also very nice. And I'm being drawn to do an Archanimal Oracle deck, no, card, actually from the beginning as well. I was supposed to do that at the end. Just gonna get up all the cards. Let's see, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, Magician, Two of Swords, making a decision. Wow, a lot of cards want to talk for this one. That's great, you guys. Well, I only planned for like 5 minutes or something like that for each pile because I didn't want it to go too deep. But I'll take it. I'm taking whatever you need to hear today. That's what this video is about, right? So let's do an Animal Oracle. Archangel Animal Oracle. Yes. Okay, let's get this organized. We got Deer, trust in the support of the universe. And we got Horse, care for others and let them be free. Yeah. So I'm hearing here, trust in the support of the universe is if you're manifesting something for you, like your body or your home or money for getting a home, for example, trust in the universe, you're on the right path. Horse, care for others and let them be free, is to me staying on your own island, right? So if every person is their own house, don't go around everybody else's house cleaning out their clutter and staying over too long. And, you know, you need to take care of your own house is what I'm hearing. You need people to let people be free, right? Instead of being too intrusive. So a way to care for people is listening when they set a boundary, or maybe they're not good at setting boundaries. So be intuitive about, am I overstepping the line here? Just a second. Let's do it like this. So, Empress, beautiful card. Wish fulfillment, decisions. Where was that Magician? Here we go. Let's do this first, right? So, for the Empress, I'm getting the same message of staying in your own space, right? Do you is what I'm hearing. There's a lot here about doing you, actually. Like when we plant something in our garden, if we keep fertilizing and watering and taking care of the weeds somewhere else, then how is our plant supposed to thrive, right? We need to take care of our own. We need to trust that people can take care of their garden and we take care of ours. We need to trust that people can take care of their house and we take care of ours. So it's okay that, okay, I want to paint my house, so I'm going to call up my friends and ask if they can help me. It's the same if you want to, like, I need to talk about stuff. I'm going to call up my friend and ask if they can help me, right? But you don't just go over and paint their house without them asking to. There's something about boundaries here I'm hearing, and staying in your own lane. I'm loving these two together, gotta say, you guys. There's something about manifesting here, also with the trust and the support of the universe, that something is coming to fruition. So there's wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, and the Magician is about manifesting. You have all the tools that you need. So one is the first step going forward, right? So put out in the universe what it is that you really want, because they really want to give it to you. But also with the Two of Swords, usually depicted with a person with their swords arms across the heart and blindfolded. So there's something here that you do see, but you're still with the swords, some kind of resistance, some kind of, because with the swords you only need that for battle, right? So some kind of not totally believing in it, some kind of resistance inside of you. So if there's something you're trying to manifest in your life, you need to look at what is the resistance. What is, okay, so let's see if I can get an example here. Let's say you're trying to manifest love, right? You want love into your life. You want a stable relationship. The problem is that we as people are fragmented inside. There's some parts of us want this because they want the love, they want the commitment, they want the family, right? And another part of us doesn't want it because if we're committed to someone else, we might lose ourselves and the freedom that we have by being single. So that might be a blockage inside of you going against the wish of, so there might be like, let's say we have 10 parts, right? 7 parts of the 10 wants to have this relationships and 3 of the 10 don't want the relationship. So if we're in a boat where we have these 10 parts rowing in a direction, then it's going to be difficult to get forward with the 7 rowing forward when 3 of them are rowing backwards, right? We need all people on board to go the same direction. So we need to go inside and figure out, what is it here that makes me believe that I'm going to lose myself and my freedom by being in a relationship with someone else, right? We need to look at that so we can heal it and get everybody on board for going the same direction. Great. Let's see what the other cards here have to say. I'm feeling that might be a different message, actually. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Wow, so a couple here. 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and 9 of Swords. Yes. Let me just see here, guys. So, first of all, I'm hearing playing hard to get is not the way to get it, right? Playing hard to get is not the way to get it. So if you're have a romantic interest in another person, don't play hard to get, because they're gonna see that as a rejection. So be open and communicative, right? Be open and honest about what you want and how you feel, so they know that they're safe to communicate how they feel as well. Because I'm feeling here this guy coming towards her, but it's a Pentacles, right? Pentacles is the slowest energy in the tarot, so he's not gonna be rushed about it. He's not gonna just declare his love to you, because he's a stable, steady guy taking one step at a time, and by taking one step at a time like that, it's okay. Can I step here? Okay, can I step here? Is it safe to step here? Right, like that, being consistent in his energy, and that's a good thing because that makes it like not flaky. You know where you got this person. So regardless if it's a man or woman, it's just depicted as a man, and this is this card here. But I'm hearing also something about starting as friends. So building a foundation that is stable, right, with this person. Don't play hard to get, right? You need to turn around and face this person so you're going in the same direction as with the boat, right? So there's something here. We have the 6 of Wands, which is success, but we have it with the 9 of Swords, which is worry, and 10 of Swords, which is the ending of something painful. But what I'm hearing here is something about being afraid of success. Being afraid that you can't handle the success. Being afraid that people around you can't handle your success. Ending up with this, people stabbing you in the back and you standing alone on the top, right? It's kind of lonely up there. It doesn't have to be, but that's the feeling I'm getting here, that you're afraid of. And also why you might be turning your back to this person coming in and giving you some kind of I'm not hearing that they're giving you a love offer, but they're giving you their time and energy, because Pentacles is resembling money, and money is resembling energy. But you're turning your back to it because you have a core wound, is what I'm hearing, a false truth that you're not worth it. You're not worth someone's time. So you might have grown up in an environment in a family where there wasn't much time for you, or where your parents couldn't create a space for you to be fully you, right? They couldn't meet you where you were. So that could be because they didn't have enough time. That could be because they were emotional unavailable, and therefore you couldn't be emotional available in this space because they didn't create a safe space for you to be that in. Regardless of what it is, there's something here that you're turning your back to, something you don't need to turn your back to, is what I'm hearing. And again, going back to the house, if making it representing being you, right? So a thing that we do when we don't want to be in our own house is going to someone else's house. Meaning that when we don't want to look inward because it hurts, right? And it gives us worries, we dive into other people and we want to help them and we want to heal them and we want to fix them. But we're not supposed to. We're supposed to stay in our own lane, right? Not mixing everything up. So you need to be aware of that. But it's a funny thing here because like we got the manifestation, we got the Empress is usually depicted as being pregnant, meaning abundance and new beginnings and everything beautiful. Actually, she's such a beautiful energy, and the wish fulfillment card here. So it's all about you can what you need to hear today. Summing it up is you can get what you want, right? What you want to manifest is able for you to get. But you need to look at the blockages. You need to look at why are you turning your back to something coming into your life. You need to release this fear of standing alone if you're successful. You're not going to stand alone on the top. There's going to be other people there. So it might not be the people you have in your life now. That might not be a match to who you are when you have success. But there's going to be other people who is a match for you. And it's going to be so much better because they're going to want to lift you up and support you instead of people. I'm not hearing that there's someone in your life necessarily want to drag you down, but they're in an energy that is holding you down. Because if you want to change your own energy, it's going to be very difficult doing that in an environment that is a match to your old energy, right? So trying to stepping up that ladder and going higher is going to be difficult if you're constantly in an environment around people who's in a lower energy, who's on a lower staircase, because you can't keep communicating and being a match if you're up here and they're down here, right? Not meaning that you're better than other people. It's not nothing about that. It's just showing progress, right? Ladder is a symbol of progress, going up, up, up. Similar to if you're going to school, like if you're in the first grade, if all your friends is in the first grade and you're sitting there in fourth grade, you can't solve math problems in fourth grade with people from the first grade because they haven't learned that yet. So how are you supposed to progress and going to the 7th or 8th grade if you keep matching with people from the first grade, right? That's what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. So that's what you need to hear today. It's a lot here actually, and there's definitely something to work on and progress, but it's all inside of you. And what I'm seeing here, the outer exterior, the universe is trying to bring in something for you here. It's some manifestation that you really want to come true, but the inner blockage here, right? There's something here that you need to look at. Why am I being blocked? So sit down with yourself, do maybe a meditation or something, but sit down with yourself, do some deep breath, take some deep breaths and ask yourself, what is it truly, what is it inside of me that is afraid, that that is turning my back to what is trying to manifest? What is it that I need to release, right? Being truthful with yourself. And it can be hard and it can be difficult, but it's very rewarding when we release these things. It's this kind of feeling like, yeah, celebrate. So pile number 2, that's what I got for you. That's what you needed to hear today. So if you like this video, if it resonates, please give it a thumbs up so we get out to more people who needs to hear this. And until next time, take care. Bye. Pile number 3, or card number 3. let's look at what is your message today, what you need to know. So you chose this. This is a letter. This is number 27. If that makes any sense to you, resonates. 2 and a 7 gives a 9, so there might be a closure to something. I'm hearing something is coming in, so maybe a contact from a person, or if you have legal matters, it's coming to a close. You're getting notified that it's about to end. Something here, I'm feeling like wrapping up a circle. So getting some kind of information that gives you knowledge to let something go or to take the next step is what I'm hearing. So because when we wrap something up, something new can begin, right? So let's see what this is all about. Let's take a look at the cards for what you need to know today. This letter, I like the color, beautiful. I'm feeling some kind of peace with this, something that you have been wanting to have something that you wanted to be resolved for a long time. Maybe something that you thought, I get this feeling that you didn't have control of it, that it was in someone else's hands. So this could also be like a person reaching out and telling you something that they weren't honest about earlier, before, right? Because they weren't ready to be honest about it, or they weren't ready to talk about it, or whatever. 2 of Wands. I love 2 of Wands in this deck here because it's to me got a totally different. Usually 2 of Wands is about making decisions. 2 of Wands in this deck is to me working together to create something really good and really big. Because this is a really big beam, but it's growing, right? Working to make it together and making it grow. So let's see what else we got. Maybe another pile. Pretty reluctant to talk today. No, not today. This pile, just the other pile was okay actually, but that might be too many, you guys. We want a simple, something simple. Because the thing about this is that I wanted to make this video for like. So it would only take like 5 minutes or something like that, right? So it's an easy and quick message of what you need to know. And pile number 2 already was like 15 minutes. So that didn't hold up. But that's the thing. What you need to know is what you need to know. And I'm not going to cut it short, right? I'm going to take whatever comes through and I'm going to give it to you. So what do we have here? Okay. I'm feeling like we got an oracle card as well from the Archangel Animals. I'm gonna do that now too, to get the bigger picture here. This card, 3 of Pentacles, is about working together. And I just talked about that in this card as well. So, and also because 2 of Wands is a choice. So there's a choice here, I'm feeling. There's a choice here of working together or not working together. And if you work together, if it's another person, or like take this legal matter, for example, if it's a legal matter, you're waiting for an answer to come in. Working together in that case is being open to whatever's coming in and seeing it from an objective point of view instead of letting your emotion take off, right? So something here about being open and being careful not to get stuck in your own emotions is what I'm hearing. Because when you cooperate, so it doesn't have to be like with a specific person, cooperation, but when you cooperate, this card, the Sun, which is the happiest card of the tarot, is on the way, is what is bringing forward to your life. Be a force for good, the Kangaroo, Archangel Rockwell, Gassisa, and centerfold. I don't know those. Centerfold I've heard of, but if that makes sense to you, that's great. If not, that's okay. The kangaroo to me is can be an aggressive animal. Actually, we usually see them depicted in drawings, like with the boxing gloves, right? And they have a really strong kick. So when they get defensive, they can get very aggressive. So be mindful of not being defensive in this situation, is what I'm hearing. So when this letter, whatever it is representing a legal matter, or a person coming in with a truth, or someone who wants to reconcile, or whatever it is, be mindful of not being being in the, what is it with my words today, you guys? Being mindful of not pushing it away and not being what's the word? I just said it. I want to say offended, but that's not the word. Like defensive, right? Being mindful of not being defensive, because if you can come across, go over, or let go of the emotions, then this is what we got, right? The sunshine. So there's something here. I'm hearing you need to release whatever you can't control. So right now there's something you cannot control. It's in someone else's hands. You need to release it. And when it comes in, take it from there. And be open to cooperation, right? Be open to working together and making this work. So I'm hearing this might be co-parenting as well. Like if you have an ex-partner that you have children with, and you might be in some kind of battle about how you're going to do this. And right now it might be a standstill. For example, if the authorities are involved and they need to help you figure out how to do this. So let it be a standstill. What I'm hearing is let it be a standstill. Also with the kangaroo, because we have the kangaroo with the pouch, right? Growing the baby in the pouch. Nurturing like that. So it's open, the pouch is open, but the baby is inside the pouch. So there's something here that you can open and you can grab into it. But like the baby needs rest, right? Needs to grow on its own. So if you keep opening this and touching it and everything and messing about with it, it's not gonna, you're gonna interfere with the energy that needs to flow on its own. So there's definitely something here. What you need to hear today and what you need to know is that you need to let something go. You need to let go of the control. You need to let go of what isn't, like, you can't do anything about this. Stop worrying about it. It's gonna turn out fine if you're open to cooperation, right? So go on with your life, go about with your life is what I'm hearing, and kind of wait for. I don't like that word, because when we say wait for something, it's you get the picture of just sitting down with your arms and legs crossed and waiting for something to come in. That's not the point. The point is like it's gonna come in at some point, right? You can't control when. Instead, focus on something else in the meantime, letting this thing go, because that will take you out of your emotions as well. So make you see this situation with other eyes, another kind of energy when it arises again, is what I'm hearing. So it's not done. There's something here that isn't done, but you can't do anything about it right now. So when it comes into your life again, be cooperative and be mindful of not being defensive, right? Don't take things personally. Yes. So pile number 3 with the letter, that is what I got for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so we can get out to more people who needs to hear this. And until next time, take care. Bye. Pile number 4 chose this moon. So what you need to hear today. I am loving the illustrations of this card, gotta say. So the moon is usually talking about things that we don't know. It can be the intuitive, and it can be feminine energy, and it can be deceiving energy, and a lot of things actually the moon can represent. But what I'm feeling with this card is actually I'm getting this huge feeling of calm, going within, of the long night, right? That feeling of I just want to explore myself. I just want to turn down the tempo, like to the minimum. I just want to be. I just want to feel. I just want to taste the world, right? something here very, very magical is what I'm feeling about this card. So let's see what cards wants to talk. These. What do this pile need to hear today? Five of Wands is conflicts. This deck is so funny because usually it's like 5 guys having a fight, but this guy over here, because these other guys have these blindfolds on, right? And they don't even know this bee's nest or wasps are here, right? So they don't know the danger of what they're doing. And he's just standing over here like, yeah, I see it. I see what you're doing. You're idiots. You're all idiots. And I'm just staying here, not participating in this fight. Oh, King of Cups. I love it. That's totally the energy I'm getting here. Because the cups represent emotions and the king is like the highest within these cards here, representing the cups. So, and he's the masculine energy, and the masculine energy is about taking action, making things happen. It's about forward moving and powerful, strong, protective, leader roles, all those very kind of feelings, emotions, whatever. My words is not good today, you guys. So and represented by the cups, which is being emotions. So he's here. Like, this is such a good thing. Like, the feet represent grounding, right? You touch the ground with your feet. This is where we are connected to the ground. And his feet is in the water, again water is representing emotions. So he is so in touch with his emotions, and he's still also grounded by the earth, right? He's not getting carried away. He is feeling it. He's feeling it. He's in his emotion. He's loving it, right? Six of Cups. Memories is what I'm hearing here. So this is a time for slowing down the pace, right? And digging up some good old memories is what I'm hearing. There's something here about yourself that you've forgotten, is what I'm hearing. And that needs to come back to the surface, something who you are. Oh my God, you guys, I love it. So I'm just going to do this here. With the Five of Wands, it's about not participating in the struggle, in the fights anymore. So you are this guy, right? Standing here thinking, you guys are all idiots. I'm gonna mind my own business. So this is external struggle, meaning like other people having drama. Don't want to be a part of it. Also, if people want to have drama with you, again, you're just like, no, thank you. I'm not going to participate in this. And also, it's inner conflict that you're just like, I'm just so tired of having this inner conflict. I'm just gonna not have it anymore. It's fantastic, you guys. And so we got this Page of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. I love it because we got here. This is there's a knight between here. So there's a page. Usually there's a knight. There's a queen and there's a king. So that's the order, the hierarchy, you might say. So there's, to me, this is development. And we have it in 3 different, there's 4 different suits, you call it, in the tarot. And we have the 3 of them here. So the Pentacles is about being grounded and standing strong in yourself. I love this. I never saw this before. I never noticed it. This dog is digging up a bone, right? So here, from the past, you got some strength in you. You got some strength in you that needs to be dug up. That needs to, like, if you experience things coming up from the past, like memories and who you used to be, embrace it, take it in, like, because this is something that I'm feeling that you had to leave it behind at some point in your life because, well, from a universal perspective, there was a lesson. And you having these tools in your toolbox made you too strong for the lesson, actually. So they had to, like, tug it away. and make it a smaller part of you so it wasn't so dominating, so you can get the other lesson. It's actually what I'm hearing. Kind of funny, I've never seen that before. But like from a human perspective, you encountered some kind of situation. Let's say it was a relationship, right? And you were this strong, grounded person, and you're grounded in your emotions, and you were grounded in your passion. So these two are sitting down, right? And I'm feeling like we got the queen and the king. That's yin and yang to me. Balance in your masculine and feminine energy, and the wands is about passion. And we got the blue here for the heart, throat chakra, green for the heart chakra, green again for the heart chakra. We got yellow for the solar plexus, and orange for the sacral chakra. So that's a lot of chakras. And I'm depicting like sitting down like this with the feet, that the root chakra is activated as well. So that's kind of root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart, and throat chakra. That's the 5 from the bottom and up. Definitely something with the crown chakra as well. So we just need the third eye actually. So you're very stable actually. Somewhere in the point in your life, you were actually very stable and very confident in yourself, and then something happened for you to slide down to get that lesson, is what I'm hearing. So you are on your road and someone drove you off the road. It was meant to happen. It was a soul contract, so it was meant to happen. So it can be so many things. Like it can be like as a child, you were really confident in yourself and calm and all of these things, right? And then maybe your parents split up and you had to move somewhere else and you got rooted up, right? And you lost all your confidence. You lost all of these aspects of you because everything changed. Or maybe you were older and you got into a relationship with, for example, a narcissist, or I'm also hearing like a narcissist at work. There could have been a workplace that you were, especially when we are in the period of learning, right? So educated for, let's say, you're educated to be a builder or a painter or something like that. Painting houses, right? And so you go out in some kind of business and they're there to mentor you and teach you, and then you go to school and you need to teach something as well, and you go back to the business. That's how it works in Denmark anyway. So you go back and forth to get all of the knowledge you need to both places. So you might have a tutor or whatever at the workplace that is just a narcissistic asshole and that is tearing you down. So the 4 years it takes in Denmark, at least, to get to be educated as a painter for painting houses, that's 4 years with this idiot on your back, right? It's gonna tear you down, but there's lessons in it. So whatever it is, it doesn't really matter now. I'm just telling you there's something happened there in your life. So what is happening now, what you need to know now, is that the energy that wants to establish and manifest in your life is this calm, going back to your center, is what I'm hearing. You're losing interest of drama around you, and there's people that you don't really feel like contacting anymore and seeing anymore. Listen to that. Don't tell yourself that, oh, I haven't seen this person for a while, or they keep contacting me and I feel bad. You know what? There's a reason for that. Maybe that relationship is over. Maybe you're not supposed to be friends anymore. Maybe you're moving on. Yeah. So everything that's coming up for you, feelings, emotions, memories, take it all in. Take all this. Really, go do you. Totally. Is what I'm hearing. You're supposed to embrace this calm. And if you don't feel this calm, I'm hearing that it's coming in. So it's something that needs to happen, and it's going to come in to your life if you don't feel it right now. So that's why you clicked on this video and this pile, because you needed to know that maybe you're in a period in your time right now where it's kind of chaotic. Yeah, so you needed to know this. Sheep, act with fortitude and cooperation. Yeah, so when the universe is sending you people or things or emotions, whatever, something into your life, be cooperative and take it in. We have this night here again with with the full moon and something blossoming. And I'm feeling here with this card as well that someone, like, I love this actually. Someone is wanting to come into your reality, but they can't do it before you're in this energy because they are a match to this energy, but you have to be in the energy before you can find each other. Do you understand? So if you're in some kind of like this conflict energy or drama energy, you are not a match to this person, therefore you won't come into each other's reality. So you need to embrace this because this is actually a soulmate, a sheep with another sheep or a lamb. I think it's baby sheeps, embracing each other, right? And they're gonna help you see they're gonna help you see who you really are, is what I'm hearing actually. So who you really are is under the surface. So what I'm seeing here actually is the ending of a cycle, the cycle of drama and or with the narcissist or with some kind of patterns or whatever, going back to who you really are in the core. And this is beautiful. I gotta say, I'm such a fan of the Queen of Wands because she is fierce. She's that kind of person that doesn't take any shit. She's like, this isn't serving me, so I'm gonna move on. And she's not being a bitch about it. She's not like, okay, thank you, next. Nothing like that. She's like, this isn't serving me, so I'm gonna pull away from this. Like this guy, right? I'm not gonna participate in this. I'm just gonna pull away and use my energy somewhere else. Somewhere that makes sense to me. I'm being drawn to this guy up here as well. This little bird. Birds to me are representing our spirits, spirit guides, our angels and guides. So she has the guides with her. Dog is also representing of loyalty, being loyal to yourself. I'm here. We got some crabs here and a starfish. So starfish is very spiritual and intuitive, and they like that, living in the water, living in their emotions. And the crab is someone who, like the Queen of Wands, can set a boundary and say, no, please fuck off, if they have to, but they rather withdraw, right? They don't want to fight if they don't have to fight, but if they have to fight, they got claws. Right? They're gonna make it happen. It's gonna hurt, so you just better back off, right? Don't mess with me. That kind of energy, I think the Queen of Wands is like, don't mess with me. I'm not having that. Okay. Yes, I love it. So pile number 4 with the moon. This is what I got for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so we get out to more people who needs to hear this. And until next time, take care. Bye. Pile number 5, you chose this. What you need to know today. The message for today. I have no idea how you pronounce this, so I'm not even gonna try. But usually the first that comes to mind when I see this is death, right? But also this is a harvest tool. So harvesting something, and this is kind of to me the sun going down behind the mountains, and mountains can be obstacles. So this can be the end of a circle, you being able to harvest what you sown in this circle, right? So something coming to an end, something giving fruition is what I'm hearing. So something that you put your back into and put your energy into, and something that you wanted to grow, it's coming to fruition now is what I'm hearing. So let's see what else you need to hear about this. Let's see the message for today. Okay. Ace of Wands, yeah. New beginnings, definitely. So if something is coming to an end, then new beginnings arise automatically. That's the circle of life, right? Let's see. Wands is about passion. Loving that. We got 4 candles here, so that might, that could be a twin flame. Just had to throw it out there. But also I'm seeing kind of like if you have 4 kids, or if you have 3 kids and you wish for a 4th, like that could be a sign. Or maybe something about the 4th month. What is that? January, February, March, April. Or the 4th quarter of the year, which is winter. What else we got? Definitely something new beginning here. So it depends on like when you hear this, see this video. I'm just throwing things out there, right? It's general read, so take what resonates. We got 7 of Wands and a star. Interesting, interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to... I got these archangel animals here. I was gonna pull it at last, but I'm being drawn to take one now. So we're gonna incorporate that as well. See what we got. So there's something here about endings and new beginnings. Okay, I see why I was drawn to take it now. There's 4 cards here. Oopsie. Oopsie. Let's see. We got the cat. Be relaxed and independent. Wow, look at this. Right, the red ruby, red representing root chakra at the heart, and we got the green emerald here representing the heart at the root chakra. Like if you really should be down here, but you know, when you put it like in a straight line like that. So something about balancing the root chakra and the heart chakra and making them work together is what I'm hearing here. Dove, 2 heart chakras. Spread messages of peace and harmony, because there's 2 here. There might, again, with the twin flame, I'm just saying, could be a soulmate, whatever, but something about working together. Oh, there's 5 cards here. Wow, you guys. That's a lot. Hyena, dare to be different, definitely. Heart chakra again. And 3rd eye chakra. Hedgehog, be a magnet for light, love, and joy. I wonder if they all have, I guess in this deck, they might all have just heart chakra. Yeah, enlightened. Be a magnet for light, love, and joy. And parrot, listen intently to understand. I'm feeling soul family here. So I'm gonna need some more cards. Oh, that's not in there. Wait. Better, right? Gonna need some more cards, and I'm gonna get myself an overview and look at this. There's something missing, I'm feeling. I need... Can't really see. Nine of Wands, yes, coming to an end, definitely. So I'm feeling like this 7 of Wands representing like defending yourself is coming to an end, and that makes sense to me with the hedgehog, because hedgehogs are like rolling up as a ball when they get attacked, right? Yes, there should be difference. So defending that you are not like everybody else is coming to an end. 2 of Wands, the Emperor, great. Temperance, great. 10 of Wands and the Tower. Okay. So this is a general message, so take what resonates. But what I see here is a Tower moment. So that's not for everyone. I just have to throw that out there, because the Tower moment could be kind of like, whoa, what just happened here? Like everything gets turned upside down, and it's definitely not for everyone, but it's here. So I just have to say it, that you're listening to this message to prepare you. Okay, no, wait, here. You need to feel if this message is for you. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, right? Feel your heart, like hold your hand on your heart and feel it beating in there behind it. If you can't feel it physically, just know that it's beating in there. Take a deep breath again, all the way down through to the stomach. Feel your body. Okay, so now I'm going to say here, there's a Tower moment coming up. Is this happening in your life or is it not happening in your life? You can feel this. There's a Tower moment coming up, meaning something's about to change drastically. Can you feel it in your body? Is it a yes or a no? Right? Do you understand? If it's a yes, then this message is for you. If it's a no, then stick around and I'm going to continue with the reading afterwards. I'm just going to have to talk about this Tower moment for a moment. So you can feel it in your body if it's a yes or a no. So if it is a yes, you were drawn to this because the universe wants to prepare you for a sudden and major change in your life. And it's a good thing because we got it with the Ten of Wands. So it means that there's a burden that's going to be released. And also like with this Nine of Wands and Seven of Wands, which is also two very heavy cards with defending yourself, and this here coming a long way. You see he's kind of injured. It's been a long fight. It's kind of what I'm hearing. So it doesn't have to be like it's a fight. There's something here that you don't even know. Like when we carry this burden, we often don't see that we carry it. So there's like, for example, if you're with a partner and it's a struggle, but you're keeping it going and you're talking about it. It does progress, but very slowly, and or maybe you're with a partner where they don't cooperate, or like something here. It's a struggle. It's an uphill battle. It's not giving you what you want. The universe is so the universe is gonna make this Tower moment happen. Something's gonna come in. So with the relationship here, it's just an example, right? It could be anything. It could be work. It could be struggling to manifest what you really want in your life. It can be life purpose. It can be you don't have a home right now. Maybe that's uphill battle, right? It can be so many things. So the Tower is here to remove that struggle that you don't necessarily see, that you've been in it for so long, and it's so normal for you now. It's normalized that you don't see what a burden it is. And so this is going to happen to whoever of you felt that with the yes, with the Tower, right? No matter what here, if you got the Tower moment or not, there's an ending, because 10 is representing an ending and 9 is representing close to an ending. So we are up there ending a cycle here. And when you end a cycle, something new can begin. We got the Ace here, also a wand, like the 3 cards here, there's a wand. We got 4 suits in the tarot. There's wands, there's pentacles, there's cups, and there's swords. And then we got something called Major Arcana, like these two. So being the 4 cards, being from the same suit, all being wands, is a specific message. Wands is about passion. It's about drive. It's about to me representing the sacral chakra, where we got creativity, we got passion and drive, and we got the sexual energy, we got creating something, we got going forward in life, right? Life purpose and life energy for life is kind of what I'm hearing. So there's something new when this here struggle uphill battle is closed and removed, or like broken down. There's a new beginning with this wish fulfillment, right? So an example could also be like if you're in a relationship and it's an uphill battle, that you finally take the time to take that talk to each other about what is going on here, and what is it that I'm really feeling, what is it that you're really feeling, being honest, and that can create that Tower moment. So it doesn't have to be a negative thing, because that can create a whole new scenario for you guys together. So it doesn't mean that necessarily in a relationship that you're gonna break up. Something's gonna happen here. It's been a struggle, it's been a fight, it's been uphill battle, it's been too heavy, right? So something has to change. And for some of you, it will be a Tower moment, like drastic. For some of you that didn't feel the Tower moment, it's just going to be a nice, easy transition from the closing of the old to the beginning of the new. Yes, deep messages in this one, you guys. 2 of Wands is about making a decision, right? The Emperor is, oh, I love the Emperor. He's like the king of all kings, being so masculine, being his leader, power. He's I'm seeing armor here, so he's armored underneath, always ready to go into fight, but he's picking his battles is what I'm hearing. He's not fighting for anything unless it's a good cause. He's got a kingdom to run, right? He can't run around, fight everywhere. He wants peace. And temperance here is also about the peace and the balance, and one foot in the water representing emotions, and one foot on the ground representing grounding, being balanced, enlightened in her third eye, right? Intuitive, feeling, your gut feeling is what I'm hearing. So yes, I think this is here with Two of Wands. Yeah, what I'm hearing is there's a choice here. You can stay in this struggle, right? Or you can venture into this new world. There's something being presented to you, if you see it or not. There's a new world. There's a new way of life. There's a new path to go down, and really you're supposed to go down this path because you're stuck in this pattern, and you learned all the lessons, and that's why this is an uphill battle, because you're not supposed to be there anymore. The energy is stagnant. So you need to make a choice. And the thing is, if you don't make a choice, the universe is going to do it for you. And they're going to send something in and give you this tower moment. Because the choice here will give you this feeling of being in your power. And also with the balance here. So let's see with these cards. Listen intently to understand. Your guides definitely are trying to come through to you. Dare to be different. There's something here inside of you that wants to evolve, and it can't do that in the environment that you're in right now. Hence the struggle, right? Be relaxed and independent. I'm feeling that with the Emperor as well, sitting on his throne. He's ready to fight, like if it's like a firefighter, right? They're ready to move out if the fire is there, but they're very good at being relaxed and not on edge all the time, because they know when the bell is ringing, then they can go to fight. Or fight the fire. And in the meantime, they're just gonna chill, right? So there's something here about knowing when to fight and knowing when to chill. Your system needs to relax, and it can't relax because you're always in a position of defending yourself and this uphill battle, right? Spread messages of peace and harmony. To me, it's like seeing, so, okay, what I'm seeing with this card is when you make the choice, or the universe is going to make the choice for you, if you're too stubborn to do it yourself, there's going to be freedom here. It's going to be a lot of freedom and expansion is what I'm feeling. I just have to look at these cards to see if everybody has heart chakra. And so it's pretty common for this deck to for the animals to have their heart chakra enlightened. So I'm not going to take that as something too special here, but definitely some healing. And I'm feeling here with the parrots. I'm feeling soul family. And we have to release the old before there's room for something new. So if you want new energy into your life, right? You have to release the old. And when we release the old, the new can come in, regardless of if we were seeking for it or not. And there's definitely something about love partners here, and also this just soul family in general, friends, But these two, you guys, so cute. Yes, and I'm feeling actually there might be, like, if you're in a relationship, there might have been another person that has awoken you somehow, that has given you like this choice and saying that, okay, if I go with a new person, it's going to be a whole new life. It's going to be a whole new path. Am I finished where I am? Am I done with all this struggle and uphill battle? Am I ready for this temperance, this balance? And I'm ready to not fight all the time, right? Am I ready for this wish fulfillment here? And am I ready for this new beginning with a lot of passion? Yes. So, pile number 5, that's what I had for you. If it makes sense, please give the video a thumbs up so we can get out to more people who needs to hear it. And until next time, take care. Bye. So you guys, you chose pile number, a card number 6 here, the cross. And this is what you need to hear today. Cross. So I'm feeling like putting something to rest, right? And allowing yourself to mourn is also what I'm hearing. Be aware of something casting a shadow over your life. Something happened earlier in your life that is casting a shadow over your life now is what I'm hearing. So let's see what messages wants to come through for you to know today. Well, the intention is that it's just going to be like a short message of 5 to 10 minutes, but so far that hasn't been the case with most of the piles. So let's see what comes through here. Putting something to rest. What else we got? Yes, walking away and new beginnings. Really? I'm just... 8 of Cups is about walking away. Pentacles is about... No, not Pentacles. Aces. This is an ace. Is about new beginnings. Pentacles is about something very, very grounding. Let's see. So this is a general reading. It could be anything. It could be walking away from a job. It could be walking away from family member or a relationship, or maybe a life dream that you thought you had to give up on, and you have to mourn that, of course. And also, like, when we let go of people or walk away from relationships, we also have to mourn that, because it doesn't necessarily mean that we don't love the person. It just means that we realize that this isn't working for us. Strength, Chariot. Oh, Knight of Cups and the Tower. Wow, I just had the Tower in the deck number, or the card number 5 actually. Very exciting. Okay, yeah, it's the same message. So the message I got for pile number 5 about the Tower was that if you don't do this, if you don't make this decision, the universe will make it for you. So there's something here that you need to leave and bury and mourn and walk away from, because there's a new beginning for you. So it's going to take strength, definitely. It's not going to be easy, but there's forward movement here in taking this decision. And I see here with the Knight of Cups, like, this is Prince Charming on the white horse, right? Coming in, giving you, offering you. Cups is representing of emotions. So he's offering you something here, emotions. Also, the Knight of Cups can represent sometimes an apology or an explanation or something, like emotional fulfillment, meaning that there's something being resolved, something that in the past wasn't explained or expressed or whatever, and it can come to fruition now, and therefore create this ending of a cycle, and you're an opportunity to walk away because it's done, it's finished, right? But I'm feeling it's the other way around. I feel like you need to walk away from a situation, start something new, and then this person, if it's in a kind of relationship, friendship, romantic, family, whatever, then this person realizes they need to come in and tell you the truth, because there's something here that's stuck. You're done with a situation, you're done with a lesson, you're done with whatever relationship, whatever it is, friendship, it's done. And you need to walk away, you need to bury it, you need to mourn, you need to have the strength to start something new. And if you don't do it, the universe is going to do it for you. That is actually pretty forward. I'm hearing here, have the trust, because the Chariot is about forward movement. So have the trust that it's something's going to move forward. So like I said in pile number 5 here, that it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to walk away from a relationship, but it might be the way that you two have a relationship together that needs to change, that needs to be walked away from, that needs to be buried, right? So you can start a new way, something more grounded is what I'm hearing, tangible. So let's take an example here. Let's take an example that you have a relationship. You have a partner, boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. You live in 2 different cities. So the thing that needs to be walked away from is living apart and moving in together in this new situation. That takes strength, because it's scary. right? To move to a new level. But it's going to bring you, it's going to give you forward movement, and it's going to bring you more like the Knight coming in here with the love, right? More love into your life is what I'm hearing. So it doesn't, you know what's true for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm saying like, oh, you have a partner and you have to break up. If that's not what you're feeling, then that's not the truth for you, right? I'm feeling like whatever it is going to happen anyway, but you know, the Tower can be kind of dramatic. And if you don't, like, the Tower represents getting your life turned upside down. And like, if you can avoid that, that would be very nice. Because that's, you know, an easier transition to, yeah, to go from closing something to beginning something new, right? So let's say, for example, like if it's this with your partner, you're supposed to move in together, then the way the universe can do that is by making one of you homeless, right? Like burning down your house. So that's pretty dramatic, and we would like to not have that to happen. So, you know, being honest with yourself and saying it's time that we leave this old way of having a relationship, and the new way is coming in, which for us is moving together, right? I'm just giving an example here. I'm not saying your house is going to burn down. I'm just saying sometimes I think the universe can be a little, you know, when they're dramatic, they're dramatic. And I kind of want to, like, for one, not want to participate in that. I want to do it nice and easy. I've had my dramatics from the universe by not listening. Eagle, seize opportunities courageously. Yes, with the strengths. Be courageous. Be courageous. Be courage. Eagle is representing the universe, actually, because it's the bird that can fly the highest. It's also representing of seeing things from a bigger perspective, and also being able to zoom in as the eagle can. It's a magnificent, I was about to say beast. It's a magnificent beast, but it's just, I don't know, it's a magnificent animal. I love it. And it's big. The eagle is huge. So something huge is coming in here, right? And you got the choice to leave whatever you're in to begin something new, because there's something new here in your destiny, something that you signed up for before you came to Earth, right? So it's gonna happen no matter what. Something you need to leave, bury, and grieve about it if you want. That's okay. But leave it behind, because something new is coming in. There's new beginning here. And it takes strength and it takes courage, but you can do it. Definitely, is what I'm hearing. I get a lot of, yeah. Never mind. Doesn't matter. So that's the message I have for you. That's I think that's a great message, you guys. And hopefully you think so too. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so we can get out to more people who needs to hear this. And until next time, take care. Bye. So you guys, you picked the ring, card number 7. So what do you need to know today? Message for today. The ring is like, for me, closure, coming to an end, but we also have this infinity symbol. So deeper healing is actually what I'm knowing, and I'm seeing this diamond here shining, that something coming to the surface, being released and being healed and being upgraded. A ring can also be like engagement, right? Engagement is upgrading, and marriage as well, upgrading again. There's a bit of a shadow here, something casting a shadow as well. Let's see what we got for the message you need to hear today. Maybe a promise is coming, a promise ring, right? Maybe it's a promise to yourself, not necessarily another person. But let's see what you need to know. What's the message for today? Wow. Okay. Knight of Cups. Could be someone coming in with an offer, but you know, you have to meet them halfway there, because they're not crossing the water. They're just telling you, this is how I feel. or sometimes it can represent an apology, someone reaching out, giving you something here, but you have to meet them halfway because they're not going to cross the water here. So what I'm seeing, Queen of Cups, accepting the proposal or the apology or whatever it is, sitting with it, right? Feeling it, looking at it. Something with the crown chakra here I'm seeing. So opening up for the intuition and for the guides. And we also have like with the weather here, like he's coming from somewhere that's a little darker, and she's sitting here with there's still clouds, but it's blue sky, right? Right, roses for purity. So this here coming in is something pure, is what I'm hearing. Magician. So the magician is a 1, new beginnings. We got again the infinity symbol. So here, whoever is involved is someone, a soulmate, someone you had multiple past lives with. I'm also seeing here we got red roses here. We had white roses here, so purity, and red here for the true love. As above, so below. And I'm also seeing creating magic. So this person is someone who's helping you to, by being the outer reflection of your inner world, they're helping you to heal and recognize your inner wounds is actually what I'm hearing. I think this is kind of a lily, and they can represent death. So death and rebirth. Something about seeing all the things that you got within, that you have it all within. Tree of Hearts, 8 of Wands. So with all these other cards, usually Tree of Hearts is about heartache, and I still see it as that. But with all these other cards, I'm actually thinking that this person is here to heal your heartache. Here to heal the wound that you have of missing and of feeling lonely and not seen and not heard, not met, not feeling that anybody creates space for you, or that anybody is prioritizing you. You know, that hurt, that heartache. So it's not a specific maybe heartache from another person or another relationship, but that heartache that you have deep inside of you, where you feel not worthy, or where you feel lonely, or you feel like, am I ever gonna get this person, like any person in my life, right? And 8 of Wands. I like 8 of Wands because it can depict different things, but for this, and for me, it's often coming up as fast energy. So something coming in, it's kind of like the Tower. The Tower is a card where everything just crumbles. There's a lightning hitting a tower and people falling out of the building and it's on fire and it's crazy. So that is energy like that. This is also very fast energy, not like that per se, but coming in very fast. But the Tower is like, if you have to put it like in a negative or a positive pile, it's kind of negative because it's, you know, everything's on fire. The real thing is that it is positive because we have to tear down something to build something new. But I love the 8 of Wands because it's just that fast energy, something coming into your life like that, but not maybe as fast as the Tower. But it's not devastating. It's something that lifts you. It's something that, like, these are flying through the air, right? It's lifting you. So, gotta put this straight here. Just gonna get a card from the Archangel Animals. So what I'm hearing here is, if you have this person in your life giving you an offer, you need to consider to take it, because it's going to create something new, and it's going to help this heartache of being lonely, and it's going to propel actually your self-development and your life and what you want your life to be. But they're not going to cross the water. They're not going to force you. You have to meet them halfway there, right? You have to come together. They're not going to pull you out of it. Of your misery. It's not necessarily a misery, but they're not going to pull you out of it. Instead, they're going to be the outer reflection, right? They're going to give you love, and they're going to create space for you, but it's you who takes the choice, to make the choice to be vulnerable and to accept this space and go into this space. right? And I'm hearing if you don't have this person in your life, you are drawn to this message because there's someone who's coming into your life, and that your guides do believe that you need preparing because otherwise you won't meet that person halfway there. So this letting you know that, you know, this person is coming in is preparing you to work on yourself, to be open to whatever, whoever is gonna give you some kind of love, space, attention, whatever it is that you need. And I feel that it's very pure. And again, with the infinity symbol, it's definitely a soulmate for different lifetimes. Yeah, hyena, dare to be different. We got a lot of cards here, actually. I'm gonna take them all. So, there's only... I wanted this to be a short message, actually, but some of the other piles wasn't either. So I'm just going to take here what I get and believe that it's what you need to hear. Sorry, there we go. So, dare to be different. You got panda, stay balanced and in your essence. So this person might, with all the being reflecting the outer worlds of your inner world, that might give you kind of off balance, but you need to trust that this is for the greater good, and that this is helping you to progress in a pace that you can stay balanced. But whenever you get out of balance, you need to focus within, because it's within. It's not this person. This person is just reflecting the outer of your inner world, right? Because there's love here, definitely. Monkey, experience all that life has to offer. Owl, listen to the messages of the angels. Yeah, so they've definitely been trying to get through to you. Kangaroo, be a force for good. Bat, see through illusion into truth. So you might put something on this person that isn't true, but again, because they are reflecting your inner world and old wounds, that something they say or do might feel to you as something that happened before, and therefore you put this meaning from before onto this new person's action or words that isn't actually true. You need to see through that illusion. Ladybird, accept happiness and good fortune. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I feel I could go very, very deep into this, actually, but this is just supposed to be like a quick message. So take what resonates, take what makes sense, and leave the others. Leave the other. Okay, I can't talk today. I'm done. So this is what you needed to hear today. This is the message for you. So if it makes sense, if it resonates, please give this video a thumbs up so we can get out to more people who needs to hear this. And until next time, take care. Bye. So you guys picked the 8th card, the whip. So the message for today is, I'm feeling that you're kind of hard on yourself, right? With the whip here, beating yourself up. So let's see what comes through the messages. Comes through. What do we need to know? What's the message for today? Star. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Oops, Queen of Wands. So who wants to talk here? Got a lot of piles who wants to talk here. Okay, I'm feeling actually a motivational speech coming through here, you guys. I feel like you might need a pick-me-up. Like you've been too hard on yourself, and I'm here to tell you what a great person you are, right? Can't wait for that. Let's see. We got some more cards coming in here. I feel it. No? I feel it. There we go. A lot of cards. 3 of Cups. Oh my god, the Tower. This is the third card that has the Tower. 8 of Hanged Man, Knight of Pentacles, the Magician. A Magician I had before as well, and 2 other. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, let's see. We got some Archangel Animal cards as well. I'm just gonna pull one now. I usually do it for the other piles for like in the end, but I need to interpret this with the other cards I'm feeling. Yes, I'm definitely feeling that you need to, that kind of pick me up and motivational speech about who you really are. You're not seeing yourself clearly is what I'm hearing. Sheep, this came out in another pile as well. I can't remember which one. Act with fortitude and cooperation. But I'm feeling here, not really for the text, but I'm feeling here embracing yourself actually is what I'm hearing. Oh my god, you guys. So we got, gotta put this, I can't even, this is a lot. I feel like you are very scattered actually in your mind. Kind of all over the place. Maybe something happened that made you like reconsider who you are or how you see a situation, or maybe you judge someone too quickly, like that's what you're feeling, right? You're doubting yourself is definitely what I'm hearing. This is energy all over the place. This is like the Hanged Man is like standing still energy, forcing you to stand still to get enlightenment, and on the other hand we had the Tower that is just everything is crumbling and turning upside down. We get the Magician where you can manifest whatever you want. You got the tools for it. You can the stories about wish fulfillment, get whatever life you want. Really, it does make sense actually. There's a red thread here, silver lining I think it's called in English. Because it feels like, because of the Tower here, that everything, I don't know what happened. It's a general reading. Something happened that turned everything upside down here. And you're questioning in yourself is what I'm hearing. And you don't have to. You are right. Your intuition is true. Whatever another person is telling you, or whatever a situation looks like, you see through it. Okay, you need to know that. But there is something here about, because we got the 7 of Pentacles, which is about waiting. It's a waiting game. Something is coming to fruition, but you can't pick the apple before it's ripe, right? Or else it's not eatable. So you are being put in a situation where I'm not actually feeling like you feel you're stagnated, but that might come later on, because your angels and guides are keeping you actually stuck somewhere to keep you safe, because if you move, it's gonna interrupt what else is going on. They need to keep you in the eye of the storm is what I'm hearing. So a lot of things are going on around you, but they're keeping you safe in the eye of the storm by suspending you, right? Okay, I'm gonna put that up here, because yes, much better. So a lot of going on up here by waiting, being suspended, wish fulfillment, everything falling apart. Things not being what you thought it was. Okay, so I think there might be a truth coming to light here for you, and this is what you're experiencing, and you're whipping yourself about it, like thinking it's your fault. I bet you're an empath, feeling other people, because they usually blame themselves for something. But it's not your fault. I'm hearing everything is as it's supposed to be. Believe it or not, it is. A truth came forward and came to light, and you're now, everything is upside down, and you have to figure out which leg to stand on, right? So when the chaos is like, with the clouds from that, what do you say, like the dust from that has settled, this is what we get. So this is what you can look forward to. We got the Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands. She is sitting comfortable in her throne saying, I know what I'm worth. I'm not having that. and I'm just going to remove myself from this situation because I don't want no drama. And don't you go bringing your drama to my doorstep, okay? I don't want it. You can leave again. So she's very strong in her energy and saying that I have a passion. This here is not included in my passion, so I'm not going to be participating in it. I'm just going to mind my own business and do me and you know, sow my seed to what I want in my life and not getting mixed up in your thing over there. We got 3 of Cups, which is celebration. We got the Queen of Cups, right? So 2 queens here. The Queen of Cups is about emotions. So she's raising her glass, cheering and saying, yes, I know what I want. I know what I don't want. So I'm pouring out what I don't want, and I'm cheering and how do you say that? Cheers, right? For what for what I do want. I finally realize is what I'm hearing, what I do want, and I'm gonna get rid of what I don't want. I'm gonna throw that out. I'm gonna, like the Queen here of Wands, I'm gonna remove myself from that situation. She's not a drama queen. She's not like, it's your fault or whatever, you cheated on me, whatever, something like that. She's like, I don't deserve this. So I'm going to remove myself from this energy because I don't want that. You can have your drama over there. I'm going to go over here. So instead of being that like, thank you, next, and you know, that attitude, she doesn't have that. She's like, I'm going to be a grown up here and I'm just going to pull in and mind my own business. So we got the Knight of Pentacles, someone coming forward with an offer, and it could be of anything really because it's the Pentacles. So the energy of the Pentacles is something grounding. So it can be a friendship, it can be a romantic gesture, it can be someone offering you something, manifesting in your life. Like if you're trying to manifest a car, someone offering you a car for a small amount of money, whatever, you know, something coming in offered to you. And we got the Magician, which again talks about manifestation. You got all the tools for what you need in your life. You can manifest what it is you want. And I think you're going to realize that when the dust settles and all of this up here is going to calm down and you realize what you want in life and what you don't want and where you want to use your energy, then all of a sudden you got a lot of energy to put into what you really want into your life, right? And we got the Knight of Wands. And I think that the Knight of Wands is kind of misunderstood because he's often depicted like a flaky energy, like someone coming in and out of your life, like being hot and cold. But to me, the Knight of Wands is passion and going for what you want, right? He's got the Wands is passion to me. It can also be job. But this here, going with your passion, and we got the Queen of Wands, a wand again. She's also very passionate, right? So I'm just feeling like actually that when the dust settles, you're really going to figure out what it is that you want in life and where you want to use your energy. And you want to go for it, whatever you're passionate about. If it's a job, if it's a person, if it's somewhere to live, like if it's traveling the world, it doesn't matter. You're throwing out what doesn't work and raising your glass to a toast, toasting to what is good, celebrating, right? Yes. Finding yourself, embracing yourself here. Beautiful. So you guys, I was actually kind of worried about this whip here, thinking, oh no, what's the message going to be? But this is fantastic. I love it. You know, tower moments, they're not great fun. I gotta say, I've had some of my own, but I could do without, but I'm kind of like that stubborn person that doesn't listen, even though the universe keeps telling me, you know, you gotta leave this situation. But sometimes we do need a tower moment. Sometimes we do need something to be totally burned down so we can build something from new, right? Yeah. So I hope this resonated. I hope this made sense. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up so we can get out to more people who needs to hear this. And you guys, until next time, take care. Bye.